Watching some videos this morning, and I was seeing where they was trying to teach their heifer to lead for 4-H, but they had her tied behind an ATV, and they was pulling her, and I'm guessing she was fighting and stuff, didn't want to do it, and she ended up laying down on them. But see, the problem is, they're not really understanding what you're wanting. They don't think like we do. They're not really getting on what you're doing, and they're going to fight you. The best thing you can do when you're trying to lead or teach one to lead is you go ahead and you get your halter put on, you put pressure on them, put pressure on that rope, and then you get up here with some treats and keep the pressure on, and let them get a taste of that treat, and then bring it forward and hold it like that right there. And then whenever they step forward, that's whenever you let the pressure off the rope and give them the treat. And you just keep doing that, and eventually they're going to figure out when that pressure's on, they need to come forward. And you can do it without pulling them around your yard with an ATV, because that's going to make things worse. That's going to make them be scared, and they're just going to lay down and give up. But if you show them that they can have fun with this, and you just keep doing that a little bit at a time, eventually you're not even going to need that treat, and you can just walk, and they're going to keep coming towards you because they know that's what you're wanting. They finally figured it out. But when you're trying to pull them all over the place, it actually is going to make it harder on you, because they're going to have problems later on. It might be around ATVs. They freak out. Let's say somebody's in the arena and they got an ATV. Well, they freak out because of that ATV, because they remembered they had a very bad time with one of them. So the best thing you can do is, if you want to do it quickly and them not be afraid of a bunch of shit, is to just work with them. Work with them, and don't get mad. Don't get frustrated, because they're not really understanding. It's not that they're just wanting to lay down and be difficult. No, they're not understanding what you're wanting, and they're going to fight against you. Because I've worked for plenty of farms and stuff and watched them get out there and try to pull them around, and eventually it will work, but it takes longer, and you're also risking hurting your cow. And you don't want to do that. If you end up hurting them, then it's going to be like, well, what now? So best thing you can do is just be patient, and keep a cool head about you, and remember, they're an animal, and you gotta be patient with them and let them figure it out and show them what they want. And the best way to do that is through that stomach. You give them a treat, put your treat down there in front. Like, I'd have a treat out here, and got a rope on Muffin. I got my rope tight, and the minute he steps forward, see, he's wanting to step forward right now. He remembers, and they're going to remember. If you pull them around with an ATV and they've got to lay down on you, they're going to remember they didn't have a very good time. And they say cows don't remember. Well, I know that's a damn lie, because when he was a little calf, there was some wasps in this here building, and Muffin still watches where them wasps come out at. He still watches that, and he knows which building it was too that they come out of. They got right down here in this hole. And he still watches that. He'll come by it, and he won't get too close to that right there at hole. He remembers exactly where they were at, and he was very young, so I don't even want to hear it. And somebody says that they don't remember. The hell they don't. I think they've got a better memory than horses. They're very, very smart. They remember everything, and they gonna remember you pulling them around with that ATV too. It'll be one of them times where they just take in their head they're gonna get revenge against you. But I've always been really nice with Muffin, and I've never been mean to him at any time. And he acts like he remembers it, how good I've been to him. He'll even protect me whenever we're out somewhere. He'll get between me and someone else, and he's trying to protect me by doing that. But yeah, just when you're trying to lead, just be nice to them. Don't get out there. Just try it. Just before you knock it, try it, and you'll be surprised how it goes.